Hello and welcome to Chaos Predicts, the show where I go over the bets that you should and should not make. Alright guys, well we have some CSGO Lounge predictions today. Quite a few matches, but none of them are really good. That's the problem. Most of these matches are bad, other than the two Face It matches, of course. So let's get right into it. First off, we have a matchup between Fnatic and Virtus.pro. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I wanted to mention this in the video. Rip Envious, man. I don't know what happened to them. They were favored 95-5, which is very skewed, by the way. They should not have been favored that much. But it was I believe it was only the 6th time in all of CSGO Lounge history that a team with 5% has ever beaten the favorite, basically. And this is the biggest upset since I believe September or August, when Kick beat Dignitas with a 96-4 odds. So that's a pretty big deal. That is a rare occurrence. Like I said, I mean, basically it happens maybe 5 times a year. So that's a pretty big deal that it happened. And yeah, rip all the skins, but hey, that's the type of thing that can't really predict that stuff. You really can't. Now, the odds should not have been that. I don't know why they were. Luminosity didn't look good. It probably didn't help that Luminosity lost 16-0 to Fnatic, and that's probably why they were like that. But yeah, you know, can't predict everything, right? So anyways, let's get into Fnatic versus Virtus.pro. So Fnatic has been dominating. At least they were in the first day. They obviously beat Luminosity 16-0, and they beat NiP 16-4. I posted on Twitter that they went 32-4 in 2 games. The highest round differential in a group stage of any group stage at a LAN this year in professional. I don't know about other LANs with like shitty teams, but in professional pro level top 25 teams, nobody has had a higher round differential in a group stage than Fnatic has in this matchup. 32-4, a 28 round differential in just 2 games. That is ridiculous. But yeah, so they are dominating. They look amazing, especially with Dennis. Dennis was on fire, and I think he will continue to be. Virtus.pro has been a bit weak lately. They've been performing very poorly at Cologne and also at CSGO. And now in Face It, they haven't looked extremely strong. Yeah, they beat Liquid, but they still haven't looked top notch yet. They just haven't. So with that said, I think that I'm gonna go with an overdog bet on Fnatic here. I think that Fnatic look very good and very dominant right now, and I do not think that Virtus.pro will be beating them. Then we have TSM versus Luminosity. Alright, well, this is a very interesting matchup. Like I said, Luminosity has been freaking like upsetting everybody. They are tearing through this tournament right now. But with that said, TSM looks very good, and on TSM, I have to say this, TSM has been choking in the semifinals and finals and things like that of LANs lately. They have not won a LAN since DreamHack. Oh, what DreamHack was that? It was not Cluj. It was like back in August, I think, was the last time, or maybe even before that. It's basically been a very long time since they've actually won a LAN. They lost at IEM San Jose, they lost at Cologne, they lost at Cluj. They just have not been performing well in terms of being at the elite level that they should be. Now, with that said, they are better than Luminosity, and while Luminosity has been tearing through teams, mostly because of Fur has been an absolute monster. He, in my opinion, is the MVP of the tournament thus far. He is the only reason Luminosity are in this position. He is a fantastic player, and I think he's now entered maybe my top 5 or 6 players in the world. He is that good. He is a very, very strong player, and I'd put him up with the likes of Device, Dupree, Olaf Meister, and what's his name? The guy from Fnatic who looks like a pig. I forget his name. Anyways, let's get into the prediction. So, guys, it's really tough to predict a game like this. TSM has been kind of disappointing in situations like this, and Luminosity has been playing phenomenally well. But I have to go with TSM. I just have to. TSM is too stacked of a team to lose to Luminosity. Luminosity has Fur, who is a fantastic player, but the rest of the team is okay. I mean, Fallen's a good opper. He's not a great opper. I mean, the FNX and some of the newer players, they're good, but they're not great. And I think that TSM is great. They haven't performed well, but in terms of raw talent, I like TSM, and I like TSM to win this one. It will be risky though. Anyways, guys, follow me on Twitter at ThatGuyChaos. So you get my finals prediction, because obviously I don't know who will be in this, and I will post my predictions for that once these two matches have been decided. Other than that, guys, I wouldn't bet on any games today. This is the only matchup that's a bit intriguing, Peter versus CSGL. I think that CSGL will have that win pretty easily, honestly. They look pretty good, and against teams of lower caliber, they are normally pretty consistent and able to win those. As for the rest of these games, that's a flat skip. All the Asian leagues, do not bet on Asian leagues. Please do not. They are so risky, and teams throw all the time. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment down below. Let me know what you think of my picks and who you think will win these games. Subscribe for more daily predictions. I will see you guys later.